I'm Anthony.
And I'm Ryan, and this is the Culture Podcast. All right, everyone.
All right.
Welcome back to the Culture Podcast.
This Culture Podcast. This week we have really nothing to talk about, but we need to get an episode out.
You're stepping on my mic, guy.
All right, so, Anthony, what do you want to talk about this week?
We can talk about TV,
TV?
movies,
Yeah, I mean, so...
music. We didn't talk about music last week.
Yeah, we didn't.
So we can talk about that.
Recently, I found out that Malcolm in the Middle is on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah. You told me it was on Hulu.
Yeah, I know. I thought you said isn't.
No, it is. And that's one of my favorite shows of all time. So, I've just been binge watching it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a classic. I used to watch it, like, when it was on Netflix. Netflix for taking it off, honestly. No, honestly. I used to come home after school, sit down on the couch, Malcolm in the Middle, every day.
Malcolm in the Middle.
For
I
me,
remember that.
For me, Malcolm Middle was like one of those like George Lopez shows, like where you fall asleep and wake up to like
Yeah.
that. That's what it always was for me, but I never really.
Yeah.
I'll watch it if it's on, but I never went out of my way to watch it. As
I really wasn't
younger
supposed to
person.
like watch bad shows, and that show was too bad for young
How?
me. I don't know. My parents wouldn't let me watch most things.
My parents will
So
let
I
me watch
was,
SpongeBob.
My mom wouldn't let me watch SpongeBob either.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I tell
could
people
watch
that
SpongeBob.
sometimes, and they're like, what the f*** is wrong with you?
My dad watches SpongeBob more than me.
Your dad's
Well, that
autistic.
explains a lot.
Oh, I get attacking my dad. All right.
You attack your dad all the time. Shut up.
I don't do nothing about my dad.
Anthony, what's your shirt mean?
My shirt?
Yeah.
It's Joji Sanctuary. It's a artist that sings R&B artist, right?
What's his other alias?
Filthy Frank.
His better alias.
Pink guy.
Filthy
I like
Frank.
both of them. All three of them.
I personally think Filthy Frank.
Four of them.
But hoes and trees.
I like his cake series, where they just made cakes out of hair and
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
all that shit.
I know.
Remember Max
Vomit
Max
cake?
Mofo would eat them. Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
Max Mofo when he did like the gallon of milk challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember he's like, I got like Shrek here. He had like a movie disc and he snapped it and then just threw up on it.
Now Max Mofo only uploads Pokemon videos.
Hey, I mean,
At least he's veered away from the making you kind
Disgusting
of retch in
videos.
your stomach. as
See,
you
no,
watch his
I
videos.
rather that's unique, but he's making Pokemon videos. They're still disgusting. He still makes them gross.
I caught a Pikachu.
No, like Pokemon cards.
what's
Oh.
Opens Pokemon
what's
cards.
How To Basic up to these days?
Eggs.
Still?
He was on Cold Ones. That's the podcast with Anything for Views and Max Mofo. He was on that podcast. You couldn't see his face or hear his voice, but he
Do you just
actually talked. He didn't do his
speak through
noises.
Fish slapping on
No.
the table.
He actually talked.
cracking eggs.
No, he actually talked.
This is not good.
Okay, they
I
had
just
for a
gotta
while
say.
they had the triple shot ones. It was 300 milligrams of caffeine, and your recommended amount is like 250, I think. Maybe I think 400. I drink
That's
two
too
of
Hey,
those.
it's got 10 grams of protein.
I drank
Hey, we get ripped out here.
I drank two of those one day and literally felt like just cutting my stomach
Yeah.
out because it was bad. It hurt.
No.
Why would you do that?
I might have
understood what
Adderall.
cramps felt like.
I might have G-Subs.
Periods.
Sponsor us, please. All right. I might have G-Subs, but it's like only 100. And it doesn't make me feel bad because it's all natural.
It's crushed out.
Oh
It's all
yeah,
natural.
guys. So the podcast is now on SoundCloud.
Yes, and we're going to try to put it on Spotify.
We have to, okay. So you have to get an RSS link, right? And that's so like whenever you upload a new podcast, it automatically uploads to Spotify. It costs money to make that. It's like $10.
Well, with us making that $1
a
a year,
10
I know
years
it
away.
should take 10 years, boys.
Support the Patreon. We don't have a Patreon. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, support the premium Snapchat.
Yeah. See my foot pics, his foot pics, Dylan's foot
you
pics.
see my beard up close.
You can see me shave my beard. He'll be gone next
What happened to
podcast.
mutton chops?
a bad idea.
My
It's a bad
my
idea.
razor is dead, and I don't want to manually do it like
With a straight razor?
no,
Or
not
a-
a straight, like
a
a
normal
normal
razor.
razor.
See, well, I'm thinking.
I just want the automatic shave razor.
Those things hurt.
Huh?
They hurt my skin. Like they pinch my skin.
It just takes so long to do this over and over again.
You don't do it over and over again, Anthony. You
I'd
get
have
razor
to.
burn.
I have to. Because it doesn't all
Get
come
it-
out. It's a
Go to the
thick
barber and get a
beard.
straight razor.
I trust them.
I got my haircut one day at a place called Lady Jane's in Fort Wayne, and like they were doing it all, and then out of nowhere I feel something scraping on my neck, and I look in the mirror, and it's a straight razor, and I'm like, oh no.
Hey, they were lining you up.
They were, and it was.
They know what
nice.
they're doing.
Scary though.
Did
They
they
know
do
what
like
they're
the
doing.
hot towel and? Oh, dude, that's nice.
It's like it was a $25 haircut.
My haircut was haircut and waxing was $7.
You got your
Thank
dead ends
you,
cut off.
Ryan's
and your
girlfriend.
Eyebrow waxed.
Hey, his eyebrows look good. Look at Anthony's eyebrows.
I can't see.
Look
There's a
at that.
mic in the way. They like arch.
He has nice eyebrows. You have nice bushy eyebrows.
Uh-huh.
Anthony. Why are we talking about your eyebrows?
Because we have nothing else to talk about.
We didn't make a list. We just kind of decided we were gonna do this.
Yeah, we kind of
Um,
said the podcast is due on Monday, so let's get it done.
You guys hear about Travis
Today.
and Kylie breaking up?
Oh, you
I
told me
did.
about that. I did not hear
I
about it.
read that.
Besides from you.
What?
I don't keep
Why?
up with
Stormy's going to
stuff.
be in a broken family, and that's upsetting.
Do you think it really matters, Anthony? She's gonna be richer than she's richer than any
Two
of
broken
us put
families. Those are two castles. Okay, and she just gets to travel between whenever
Hey.
she pleases.
But maybe she wants a happy family.
She's gonna be in a happy family.
She wants a full happy family. Family.
Kylie's gonna
She,
find
hey,
someone.
she's
so
got her
Travis.
grandpa / grandma. In
She's
Caitlyn.
She's got her grandma.
What?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah?
It's her grandma.
Alright, I thought you were talking about, what's her name?
Chris?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, any of you guys watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Because I do.
I think
You can really see the light on my hand when I put it up like this.
It's a scary campfire story.
Yeah. Trying to make the lighting as best as we can. I look really good.
I think I want to read some creepy pastas, guys.
right
Oh,
now.
read them and then...
We'll talk about them.
Yeah.
So what creepy pasta do you want me to read?
The Sandman one. I remember that one being good.
Stop hitting the table.
Anthony, you want to
Think I
talk about
won't?
something?
Alright, so Hulu is making a good show. Wu-Tang, an American Saga. I've only watched around 4 episodes. I don't know if it's the backstory of Wu-Tang. Because I just don't know. I don't know the backstory. I assume it's the backstory because they're not even in Wu-Tang yet. And they're like saying they're going to make beats and then they have the actual names of the people on there.
So they got Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah.
That sounds like a backstory.
Raekwon.
Raekwon, probably.
I forget the rest. Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, Ghostface Killer, isn't it? RZA,
RZA.
GZA.
Jizza.
I just
Jizza.
RZA and Jizza. All right, I like it, but
Cockle.
You can't keep that.
Guys, I'm thinking about reading the Jeff the Killer creepypasta. just
Can
one
we
more time.
play-
I just-
Guys, support the Patreon so we can buy Uno
Yeah, we were gonna. Okay, so for this episode of the podcast, we were just gonna play a game of Uno.
and just talk.
Oh my God, we could put a camera over the table.
just like that. Yeah,
Oh my God,
it
dude.
could have been pretty good.
We'll do it
That
next
could've been
time.
good.
We'll do it. That's the next time,
Okay, guys.
unless we have a special guest next
All
time.
right, so I got the creepypasta. We're reading the Jeff the Killer one because that's the
Ooh,
most
it's
classic.
spooky in
creepypasta.
it too. Cause that's
Ooh.
pitch black. Ooh.
Ooh. All right, so are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have an extra pair of pants?
I'm wearing 5 pairs of underwear.
I got a diaper on.
All right. So after weeks of unexplained murders, an ominous unknown
Yeah,
killer. The ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states that he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. See, I have an issue with this because you know Jeff the Killer would.
Instantly.
You know Jeff the Killer would not leave a kid.
Oh no,
No.
he
It's-
wouldn't eat him.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Pokemon stop. I have a problem with that. You know, when I was when I was in 7th grade, I was really into listening to creepypastas. Like in No
Oh, I
Excuses
was
time.
into it too.
I think everyone was, but like No Excuses time, that's all I do is listen to creepypastas. And then since my dumb, I'd listen to those. I'd go home and I was home alone from like 3 to like 4:30.
That's dumb.
I know. I literally like sometimes I would just go sit outside because that's where I felt the most safe because I could just run. If anything could come to me.
Run.
Swear to God, I would not go upstairs in my house until my mom got home. Like, the first time I heard the Jeff the Killer creepypasta, there was, like... Do you guys remember the movie trailer? There was supposed to be a movie for it.
No.
You don't?
No.
Oh, my God. Okay, so there was supposed to be a movie for Jeff the Killer. Oh, man. I'll find it.
In 7th grade, I watched a bunch of anime and No Excuses. And then years later, in high school as a sophomore, people started watching the same anime. They bullied me for watching.
All right, guys, I found it.
Thank you guys.
Oh, we got an H&M ad. Here we
Hey,
go.
H&M, getting support.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor
No,
us, H&M.
G-Subs.
Okay.
Both.
All right, boys.
Patreon.
It's a fan-made one. I didn't read that when I was in 7th grade, but it's a fan-made Jeff the Killer.
This looks so bad.
That's how you know it's
It
coming.
looks so bad. You know, you gotta sync this up together now so they can watch it with us.
Was that the hunter from Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, this is spooky.
I know.
I don't like it. I have a problem with scary movies already.
I watched this when I was home alone.
You're dumb.
I can see
Look at
that
that.
being a bad
Did you see
idea.
how fucking scary that is?
I can imagine this being
Boom.
scary.
Oh, I like the font. It's a good font.
What does that say? I couldn't read it.
I can.
It's a good font. I don't know what it says. But
This is really well made for being a fan
I feel
trailer.
like it's just stock footage.
I feel like it's from a bunch of different movies.
probably.
Like they got some Batman.
I can't read that.
His body was never found, it says.
Oh, he's
no.
gone. Spooky.
Oh man!
What is that?
That's not Jeff.
What is this from?
Mean Girls.
Really?
No.
Mean Girls 2.
What the? Wait, is
Carrie.
Jeff the Killer a girl?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Shut it down!
Wait.
It's Jeffina the killer.
Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck?
I really can't read the font.
I
I
can't
can't read that.
I think it's just because you guys are at an angle, because I can read it. You want me to read it?
There
to
he
you
is.
guys?
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. You're next.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
He comes back to finish what he began.
It's supposed to come out in 2020.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be him saying that.
Why is this so
Oh.
long?
It's.
It's only been 2
Did you
minutes.
see that?
No.
I just spit.
You see
Look at
that
this,
spit
Anthony.
fly?
Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. You don't even get scared by this.
Zoom.
I can't take it seriously because the music in the background.
I tried so hard.
Indian Moonlight.
This music's supposed to scare me.
Oh god, here it
This
comes.
type of music I like though.
What?
Was that an elevator? Is that what that was?
That's from
That's from Texas Chainsaw
yeah.
Massacre.
That's like from the remake.
Okay, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
Okay, it was good in the beginning. I don't know what happened. Wait. Okay, yeah. So, I want to, before we go on with the creepypasta, I want to talk about something. Since I mentioned Batman, Batman is not a real superhero.
So is an
He's
Iron
a
Man.
vigilante.
No, the
Iron
thing,
Man's not a real superhero.
the problem I have with
he's
Batman
dead.
is
He doesn't have any actual powers. He's got money.
he just has money. He doesn't have
Same
any
thing as
actual powers.
Iron Man.
Same for Iron
And
Man.
well, okay, the thing with
Man's
Iron
got
Man
the-
is,
got
yeah,
the-
he actually has like something implanted in him that makes him.
So that makes him have to do the
Superhero
suit
things.
deal.
But like,
No,
Batman.
Not the
doesn't.
suit, just the.
Listen. All right.
He doesn't have to be a
Batman-
superhero. He could just live.
But he could be.
Hey, Batman has a
Yes.
sidekick. No real superhero needs a sidekick. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a sidekick. It's an adopted son.
Okay.
Whoa.
He is.
And then there's a bunch of ones that are adopted sons, and then there's ones where he just took them, and then there's one where it's his actual son, and then it's just people he knows and cares about.
Remember when they, which one was it that had Bane in it?
Why you would care about The Dark Knight Rises?
Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, well, like at the end of that, didn't they tease for like a Robin movie?
Yeah, who would go watch that? I wouldn't go watch that. I can tell you that.
I probably
I'd
would.
That's like a
but
Wonder Woman movie. I'm not gonna go watch
I
that.
wouldn't go
Wonder
watch
Woman
that.
was good.
Captain Marvel? No.
Captain Marvel was disgusting.
I saw Captain Marvel. I thought it was a good movie. I just didn't like her character.
Captain Marvel was terrible. Captain Marvel was the worst superhero to ever exist.
If she could literally do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no
And
fun
she
in
gets
that.
beat up by a purple man.
gets her eaten by
She
a purple man.
she could do anything. She can do literally anything. Still got beat by a man.
Yeah.
got beat by a grape.
Straight.
Men are
Chris,
great.
got straight Chris Brown.
All right, boys. So we want to go on with the creepypasta. Yeah. ASMR Anthony.
We can't really hear ourselves, so I don't know if we're doing it good or not.
Okay. Anyways, I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night. Says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I simply crawled under my covers and tried to get back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling, like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of two eyes.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, this...
That could just be a raccoon though.
I think reading it gets scary.
Yeah, reading it is scarier. I think it's just for, like, the effect that's scarier.
Yeah.
Here, alright.
Suspension.
Just start
kind of
2
joke.
shows on this
Alright.
YouTube channel. Why are we reading? You know, you can see
These
my
weren't
thing, right?
regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. They were bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth, a long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in only a way a madman could speak. He said,
Burger King foot.
if I ever saw that damn thing in my living room, I would stomp on it until it was a small brown stain.
Why does he sound like that?
He actually sounds like that. Like that's how he actually talks.
Imagine like going to his house and be like, "Hey man," and he's like,
Hey.
"What's up?"
He's like, no, like the way that he talks, he just goes, number 15. Hey.
Hi.
Could
Number
imagine
60.
it.
He counts every sentence he ever speaks. Number 3,642.
How many sentences do you guys think we have all said?
3,642.
I think it's a lot. How many words do you think we've said? Do you think we've said the whole English alphabet?
How many characters?
Well, no, here's the thing. We learn new words every day. We just don't know it. But we learn new words every day.
Like
That's,
superfragilicious.
okay, everyone's known that word since like
Superficial.
third
Like
grade.
Mississippi.
You guys ever like think about?
Well, let's look over here for a word.
What?
You guys ever think? Okay, so like, does your guys' brain like automatically like translate like I forgot what I was gonna say.
No.
Like HBU.
What's HBU?
How about
How
you?
about you?
No.
Yeah.
And then, but then like mine like automatically translates that to how about you?
Yeah,
But
mine does that.
But for like WTF, it's just I read it as WTF.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so for the longest time, I didn't know what OFC meant.
What does that mean?
Of course, I didn't know what that
Yeah, I
meant
didn't know
until
what that
like 3 months ago.
I mean, I thought it meant of
No
effing course.
no, I thought it meant like I don't even know what.
I didn't
it
know what
meant.
SMH was. I really did not. I was like, what is that?
Suck
get
my
a-
head.
I didn't know
Can we get an SMH in the chat for Anthony?
HTU, HMU, HMU.
Hit
Hit
me
me
up.
up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
That's
know.
literally
that,
been
man.
used since like 7th grade.
been
Seventh
used since, like,
grade was when I was the least popular.
They'd send carrier
Dylan,
pigeons. They'd send carrier pigeons
Dylan,
to
you
each
don't
other.
know my life. I am not a popular person. No one talks to me.
Okay.
You think I
Anyways.
am?
You were popular than me. More popular than me in 7th grade, trust me.
Okay. Hey,
For what?
Because you did football.
I didn't play football in 7th grade.
you want me to finish reading the creepypasta? Do you want me to read it in the Chills voice?
How long is it?
Oh, that's way too long.
It's so long.
We are a second.
They got
guest.
pictures?
Oh God.
But they got pictures.
There's like one picture,
Imagine seeing that.
and it looking you deep in the soul and saying,
It's just
"Burger King
Voldemort
foot
smiling.
Just looking you
It's just
in the eyes and just
Voldemort
going,
smiling.
your father will die.
I don't know. I see a lot of things with my eyes closed when I'm sleeping. A lot of scary things. A lot more scary things than that. So it's like,
What do you guys think about Squidward's suicide?
isn't that like a creepypasta?
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh.
pretty weird. Why would you take a
Have you guys
character?
ever read the Sandman one?
No.
What is it
It's
about?
pretty good.
What's it about?
It's about like okay, so
What's it about?
Anthony, shut up.
So you know how the Sandman like
Hold on.
makes people.
Can we just take a look at how high Anthony's levels are? Because he keeps going like this.
No, it's
and doing
because my
smile.
levels are turned up more than
No, they're
yours.
not. They're equal, actually. Look, Dylan, check them out. They're equal.
Then I don't know
Turn
why.
Anthony's down.
What are you doing? Just go on the board. On the
Do it.
board.
You're close. You're
It's the
on the
second. It's the
board.
second knob. There you go. Okay,
Alright,
we're
sorry if
good.
I've been blowing your guys' ears out.
Look
Okay.
at those. Look at the bars over there. Hi.
Burger King, but
Okay.
like
Anyway,
this.
all right, Anthony. So what were you gonna say?
We're talking about Sandman.
No, yeah, Dylan. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sandman.
okay. So you know how, like the Sandman like makes people go to sleep.
Oh, we're not
This
talking
one-
about Spider-Man, Sandman.
No. No. not quite. But
Alright.
so like he like brings people nightmares in this one.
Oh
And, like,
my.
in this one, like the kid's like son died, I believe. So like the Sandman like presents himself as the guy's son.
Oh
and
my
then,
god.
Like so it was a whole story and everything, and but then he gets to like where he's gonna take his son to bed because like and lay him down because the night came.
Isn't this a movie?
No, not that I know of, but it was a creepypasta that I read a long time ago. Well, it was a video that I watched, audio. But so as he's like taking him to lay him down in bed, he just starts dissolving because it's actually the Sandman, and like mornings come. Yeah, he's like, I'm out. All right, but so he goes to put him down, and he just dissolves into sand because like
So he
morning's actually
legit
coming.
put him down. It's like
Reminds me of
it's
a
like
movie.
Night at the Museum, when the sun comes up and the museum figures.
Teddy Roosevelt,
Yeah,
the
dude,
best character in the whole show.
Yeah.
whole show.
Movie.
I like Dinosaur.
Have you guys heard the
What?
Hypno?
Dinosaur.
Have you guys heard the Hypno Pokemon creepypasta?
No.
So Hypno, you know who Hypno is, right? The Pokemon.
Hypno.
Yeah.
So
It's just Hypnotoad.
so he has a cave,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a creepypasta called Hypno's Lullaby, and he lures kids into his cave and just murders them. Like with this like clock,
Yeah.
he like hypnotizes them
Oh, it's the
and murders them.
Throw up a hypno right now.
That's the third evolution of like.
It is not an
I don't know.
evolution.
It's not an
He's
it's not an
yellow?
evolution.
It's not. It's not
Are you thinking
Abra or
about-
Oh,
Alakazam.
now I know. Okay, yeah.
It's not Arbra or Alakazam.
That's
Yeah.
who I was thinking. No,
Mm-mm.
I know who you're talking about now.
Unless we're being I mean, stupid. Sorry.
Whoa.
Anthony, bad word.
That Sandman. There was this movie. It was either a movie or a short film where this person's child is replaced by a being Ooh, I just got chills thinking about it. Ooh. All right. So this child is replaced by this other being, and they didn't know that. So they go put the child away, back to bed, and then they like say, "Look under the bed. There's monsters." And when they go look under the bed, it's the actual son. And then they look up, and it's this monster just like ready to attack them. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember that.
Anthony, there's a classic. There's a
creepy.
classic horror movie I'm thinking of.
It's pretty
I don't know
creepy.
if you've ever seen it. It's called The Omen. You ever
No.
seen The Omen? You've
No.
never seen The Omen?
I don't watch horror movies. I'm too scared.
Dude. It's October. You
I'm
gotta.
not
It's
watching.
Spooktober.
I'm not watching a horror
okay,
movie.
Joker
it's
came
not-
out today. in
Joker,
theaters.
it did?
Yeah.
I thought it came out tomorrow.
Came out today.
You guys work tonight?
No.
You work tonight, Dylan?
Yeah.
October 4th. It's October 3rd.
I read yesterday that was coming out Thursday.
Maybe
Yeah.
in some
Hold up.
places.
Oh, probably
Like
Is
Uptown.
the Joker out in theaters?
Check the
Joker will be released tomorrow.
Well, I'm upset. I've been lied to.
check the website.
Been
It's
bamboozled.
They release movies are always early. Especially
They
superhero
release
movies.
movies always early. I feel like Anthony talks in backward sentences. Okay.
What the?
Hit me up.
Oh yeah, Anthony Snapchat right here.
Here.
Don't do that. I don't want to track it. It's right here.
And here. And over here.
Yep. So go add Anthony on Snapchat. Anyone add you after the first podcast?
No.
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 It's fine. I don't want a bunch of random people.
You know, Anthony commented on the first episode of the podcast, like the last one, and said, "Very good. That Anthony guy is very funny."
And then 3 people liked it.
Nah.
Anthony, you were 2 of the likes. I liked it. I was the only other person. It wasn't you that liked it.
Are you okay? Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
You guys want to talk about some toxic gaming communities?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow is sometimes toxic.
Explain.
We had a
Are you
good-
guys the toxic ones?
No.
Well,
Sometimes.
whenever I'm toxic, it's a joke, because then we're joking back and forth with each other. See, Siege is a bunch of...
I heard the door.
Guys, I'm scared. We just talked about spooky things. I'm very easily frightened.
It's okay.
I'm very
It's okay.
easily
Hold my
frightened.
hand. Hold my hand. It's
I
okay.
am very easily frightened.
It's okay. We're not gonna die.
I just thought like Eddie was gonna come in again and be like, oh.
Hey guys.
Hey guys,
No, it's probably the
it's
kids.
break
trying
time.
Probably the kids trying to use a stew. You know,
No.
even rap. Oh yeah, shout out Deegan.
like how you
260
say,
King.
like how you say, can't even rap. Deegan.
What?
You went Deegan.
No. I was talking about. They come in here.
They were like covering songs yesterday. Why?
How long has it been?
Not
It's
long
been, like,
enough.
half an hour.
Guys, it might be a short podcast this week.
It
We're
probably-
sorry. Our teacher just texted us to get out of the podcast room.
Out of the studio.
the
That's why the
studio,
door
so-
was. That's why the door shifted because one of them probably came in here.
Guys, I think it's just a killer.
Hold up. Anything to talk about really quick?
Chernobyl
No.
miniseries came out. HBO.
I think it's cool that they're turning it into
Do
like
you
a
watch
tourist
HBO?
attraction.
I don't watch HBO, but I saw that it came out.
I think it's cool they're turning it into a tourist attraction.
I don't know if it's a tourist attraction.
Disney Plus.
People can go
That
there.
comes out.
Disney Plus.
That comes out in a month.
Yeah.
That's
and
gonna have.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was the worst stutter I've ever.
All right, this has been the Culture Podcast. Subscribe, support the Patreon when we don't have one. SoundCloud in the description below.
Add Anthony on Snapchat right here.
Follow my favorite. Right. There.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. This has been the Culture Podcast.
yes, we
Sorry
love
for the
you.
short episode, longer episode. Next week.
Next week we
and,
might have a special guest. Don't keep us on that though.
We're gonna have special guests. All right, guys. This has been the Culture Podcast, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Catch you on the other side.
Catch you on the other side.